Overthinking pop culture from a theological point of view. Welcome to Swear or Prayer. Not every song that mentions the devil gets noticed. When you Google Devil Inside by INXS, you get the video clip by Joel Schumacher, yes, the Batman director. You also get a few links to the lyrics and where to find the song on streaming services. Unlike the Rolling Stones' Sympathy for the Devil or Madonna's Like a Prayer, there are next to no articles in newspapers and music magazines. Devil Inside is not the most popular INXS song, though in its time it was a success. Devil Inside is the second song from the album Kick. Kick was INXS's most successful studio album. Songs such as Never Tear Us Apart, New Sensation and I Need You Tonight are still in circulation on Australian commercial radio to this day. Devil Inside was released in February 1988 and charted very well, reaching number 2 in the US Billboard charts but only reaching 47 in the UK and 20 in France. In Australia, Devil Inside peaked at 6th place. Nothing to complain about for INXS, though no one else complained about it either. At least nothing I could find in Google search. Maybe some conservative corner has something, but after half an hour of looking, I was rather surprised, until I actually read the lyrics. Yes, the refrain, devil inside, every single one of us, the devil inside. It should have been for those who usually get angered at any mention of the devil, making them foam at the mouth. Yet, when you read the lyrics, the imagery is very conservative. The first verse describes a woman who is either a dominatrix or just likes wearing leather. She is certainly sex positive. Her libidinous behaviour and sharp tongue are the imagery of the harlot, the woman of ill repute. It is a stereotypical negative view of a woman who likes sex, likes to dress sexy, and is not ashamed about it. The second verse describes a man who is proud and has a wandering eye. Well, so did Cliff Richard's character in Living Doll. You know, take a look at her hair, it's real if you don't believe what I say, just feel, gotta lock her up in a trunk, so no big hunk can steal her away from me. Oh, that's probably the wrong verse completely, but yeah, look, it's pretty standard stuff. Is there anything else in the third verse? Look at the world. Okay, that was pretty quick. Then there's a shot of the church, bells and all that. It's followed up by the old chestnut that maybe existence is hell. Pretty tame stuff, really. I was rather surprised and deflated. After Sympathy for the Devil, I was expecting some juicy conundrum to play with, an incident or a huge kerfuffle with a church leader. Nothing. Dead air. Boop. This hurts. Because what I think I see is something that I as an Australian know and accept, but it kind of doesn't get acknowledged. Let's be honest, I see two things here. One, perhaps Michael Hutchence is not the best lyricist when it comes to religious content. And two, this reflects on the conservative nature of Australia. Not just in the 1980s, but how Australia has always been. Okay, simple history lesson. Australia, by the end of the 20th century, was shifting away from a very white European and Anglo-Saxon dominated culture. By the 1970s, Australia's very British culture was changing through immigration, much like America and the UK. Yet, by the 1980s, nothing much had really happened. Now, in that time, in the last 40 years, church attendance dropped, politics shifted away from a Christian-centric view, but really not much at the core really changed. A unique, vibrant culture was sought after by many, but nothing was really found. This does not mean that culture was not acquired. It most certainly was, but from anywhere other than Australia. Christianity in Australia is far from the Sunshine Revival of 1926. Look it up. It was a pretty amazing time. Now, while Billy Graham did appear to set a fire for evangelicalism, there is an opinion that Graham's crusades created more of an inoculation against faith. You know, I tried Jesus. It didn't really go anywhere. Good ideas, though. Add to the fact the story of Christianity in Australia is mired in power and its abuses. As the knowledge of the offences grew over the last 30 years, the church has been constantly on the defensive. At the same time, the church has always seemed to be seeking replenishment and new ideas from overseas. When we compare the imagery between devil inside and sympathy for the devil, there is a lack of sophistication. Even Madonna's Like a Prayer is able to transform into a morality play. Meanwhile, Andrew Farris's funky, dark guitar riff is unable to be fully capitalised upon. I mean, seriously. It's got it. It's there. Farris could write a lick. Damn, he could. Is this due to a weakened and stiff Christian morality that Hutchins experienced? Or is this just that any sophisticated theological or philosophical discourse is impossible due to the social and religious landscape in Australia? If anything, the imagery within the song does more to confirm conservative views of those sinful people who are out there dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight. For this reason, I find Devil Inside to be a bit of a disappointment. But can you really expect sophistication from a dry religious landscape that has continually looked elsewhere for its wellspring? INXS's Devil Inside is neither a swear nor a prayer. It was a hit due to the talents of the band as a whole, but when you take away that musical skill and the bravado and charisma of a frontman like Michael Hutchins, there's really not much there. INXS's Devil Inside is just meh. Okay, that's this swear or prayer done. I was not happy with this song. It didn't turn out the way I wanted. I really thought I was going to get something nice and juicy. They can't all be sympathy for the devil, can they? Oh well, like, share, comment, subscribe. Please share on all your socials. That'd be great. Leave a comment. I'd love to know if you've got a song that I could swear or prayer, or a concept that I could use in one of the other parts of Action Theologian. Thank you for listening, and God bless.